Hello everybody, I hope you're doing well today. Today I am very excited to share with you my Bath & Body Works haul for the Sweet Shop collection. This collection is set to be released for semi-annual sale on December 26th. However, some stores have released it early to fill their shelves due to low stock, and I was lucky enough that my local White Barn has put this on the floor. So I marched myself into the store with my bag of exchanges from Candle Day and picked up this re-release. For those of you who don't know, this Sweet Shop line was originally released in spring 2014, and the original releases were Raspberry Peach Macaron, Frosted Cupcake, Strawberry Sorbet, Lemon Drops, Watermelon Lemonade, I think Cinnamon Sugar Donut, and Pink Bubblegum. Honey Cinnamon Crumb Cake, Pineapple Cream Puff, Lavender Marshmallow, and Pink Lemonade Pound Cake were never released wide. They were failed test scents. Pink Lemonade Pound Cake was released in the mini versions at stores, but we never got 3 wicks. So I have literally been waiting for almost 4 years for this collection to reappear, specifically for Raspberry Peach Macaron. I actually have 1 3-wick left from the original Sweet Shop collection. These were the lids back then. And I'll be honest, when I first smelled this in the store back in 2014, I left it on the shelf. I didn't pick it up. It wasn't something that I was interested in. It just didn't catch my interest. I went back a couple weeks later, and one of the sales associates, who happened to be one of my friends, said, "You have to try this candle, you have to burn it." And I was like, I don't know, it just kind of doesn't smell right, I don't really prefer it. She was like, "No, you have to, like when you burn it, it smells so good." So I took her advice and I burned it, and I absolutely fell in love with it. In fact, this candle was the reason that I try not to judge scent sometimes solely on cold sniff, because warming a scent can completely change it, bring it to life, and I've been a lot more open since then to actually trying scents that I may not have loved on cold sniff. I would also have to say that this candle for me sort of really heightened my passion / addiction for Bath & Body Works candles. This whole line, I probably burned through about 10, if not more, Raspberry Peach Macarons back in 2014. I don't even remember that this was a super popular collection when it came out, because I was able to still pick up this candle at semi-annual sale in 2014. There were some left over. So I don't think that it was a super popular scent, and I kind of always attributed that to the fact that maybe people were like me, smelled it, didn't fall in love with it, and didn't even take it home with them. But back then, I didn't keep candles like I do now. I didn't kind of hold over candles or feel like I needed to buy backups of candles. I just, even though I was a pretty intense casual burner, my passion hadn't reached the level it is now. Let's just put it at that. So needless to say, I am super excited that they brought this line back. And not only did they bring the scent back, they brought it back in the original packaging, which I am just thrilled about, because I love this collection. I love the packaging. I love how it's cohesive. To me, this is what Bath & Body Works always was and should still be to this day. Cohesive, cute labels, packaging, and I just love it. Okay, I'm going to quit gushing about it and my experiences from the past, and I'm actually going to show you this haul. As with all of my hauls, I will do cold sniff impressions of each scent, let you know my thoughts. So if you're interested in seeing what I have here up close and hearing my thoughts, let's get started. All right, the first one I'll show you is Pineapple Cream Puff. I'm gonna have to take a minute, look at the label. I just absolutely love the style of this. I think it's just adorable. They didn't even change the bottom of the label, so this is actually the original scent description from back in 2014. This one is a delicate puff pastry and rich cream meet tropical pineapple in a fragrance inspired by classic handmade confection. As this was a failed test scent, I actually never got to smell this back in the day. And smelling it now, I get Bath & Body Works sort of typical juicy pineapple. It's not their super juicy pineapple that smells like a fresh cut pineapple, but it's not their sort of semi-artificial pineapple that you get in some of their other scents. It's a very standard juicy pineapple smell, but you also get a good bit of vanilla cream. So it really comes across, at least on cold sniff, as like a pineapple creamsicle. I don't really get much puff or bakery on cold sniff. I mean, it's there. I do get it subtly. I have to really sniff for it. I can pull it out, but it's really deep down in there. I really get the creamy pineapple vanilla notes. So I am interested to burn this to see if that bakery note does come out a little bit more burning. Either way, if you are not a fan of pineapple, you're not going to like this. If you do like pineapple, I think you're going to really like this, even if you don't like bakery scents, because I think it's enough of the creamy vanilla pineapple that it doesn't really come across as like a true bakery or gourmand type scent. The next one I have, and I picked up 2 of the honey cinnamon crumb cake. This one reads, today's special and irresistible baked treat made with fresh soft cake, local honey, and a hint of cinnamon. Compared to the other ones in this collection, this one comes across a little light on cold sniff. I pick up the cake and the honey predominantly, so it smells like a honey cake. I don't really pick up much cinnamon. I mean, the cinnamon is there, but it's definitely not predominant. You would think honey cinnamon crumb cake is going to be a spicy cake with maybe drizzle of honey, but it's actually the opposite. It comes across as just a sweet honey cake with maybe a sprinkle of cinnamon. That may of course change when it's burning. This isn't the honey that we have from 2017. It's not the honey from Honey Tangerine. It's not any of those. This is a different honey fragrance oil. Compared to the honeys that we've seen in 2017, I would have to say that this one comes across as a little artificial. On cold sniff, I'm not 100% sure about this one. I went ahead and picked up 2 just in case it transforms burning, and I absolutely love it. But I would say this is not my favorite of the line. The next one I have is Lemon Drops. I love the label. I love the yellow wax. This one is that magnificent mouth-puckering mixture of sweet and tart is captured in this blend of fresh lemon zest, sugar crystals, and a hint of vanilla. This smells exactly like a lemon head candy. I think we actually got Lemon Drops in 2017. And then we've also had variations of this scent like sugared lemon zest or something like that. So this is a returning scent. I honestly probably wouldn't have picked it up, but I did kind of want to have the complete collection. So that is why I picked it up. If you like their lemon candles, if you like lemon head type candy and that candied lemon type note, then you'll absolutely love this one. The next one I have is Strawberry Sorbet. Love this label. I mean, it's just beautiful. This one reads, a cool new treat to delight your senses. Sorbet made from the sweetest, sun-ripened strawberries, spun sugar, and a touch of vanilla. It sounds amazing, doesn't it? I pretty much feel the same way about this scent now as I did back in the day. This is a very sort of waxy, quote-unquote, artificial strawberry note. It's actually always reminded me of the Bonnie Bell strawberry lip smackers. If you've ever had a strawberry chapstick, that's what this smells like to me. You kind of get that waxy strawberry note. If you've been burning candles or wax or melting wax for a long time, I think you'll probably know what I'm talking about. There's several strawberry oils out there that have this kind of waxy quality to them. I'm interested to burn this to see if my nose has changed over the past 3 years. Maybe I'll enjoy this one more. If you don't mind artificial strawberry scents, and some people I think actually even prefer this type of strawberry note, you will like this one. You definitely get the strawberry, you get a sort of a creamy vanilla. I also pick up some cotton candy, kind of spun sugar type of notes as well. This will be perfect for the spring. The next one I have is Frosted Cupcake. I love this label. Look at that cute little cupcake. Oh, it's just adorable with the pink and the blue. It's so cute. This one reads, a true sweet tooth delight, fresh vanilla bean, sugar cake batter, and rich buttercream frosting. Mix it up and create an irresistible scent. Now this was actually a repackage at the time. This Frosted Cupcake had been out many years before the Sweet Shop collection, and it does fit nicely into the collection. It is a vanilla bakery cupcake. There's really not much else to say. It's a really good cupcake. If you like cupcake and bakery type scents, you'll absolutely love this one. Again, I picked this one up more for the collection purposes than to actually burn. The next one I have is Pink Bubblegum. I actually exchanged the Girl Gang labels for this label because this is a proper pink bubblegum label. I mean, look at that. It's got the pink bubblegum balls and a little dish. It's just perfect and I love it. This one reads, a fragrance you can really sink your teeth into with notes of pink sugarcane, juicy watermelon, and a hint of vanilla. As I said in my Candle Day haul, this smells authentically like bubblegum. Think Bazooka Joe bubblegum that's wrapped in the paper, and I think there was like a little cartoon or a comic strip, and you even get that kind of powdery note that's on the bubblegum. Now, I'm not a bubblegum connoisseur, so it may not be Bazooka Joe, it may be some other brand, but Bazooka Joe was what comes to mind for some reason, but it smells authentically like pink, chewy bubblegum. So if you have been wanting a bubblegum scent, if you like Girl Gang, this is the same thing. This label is just better in my opinion, so you might as well have the cuter label, and I'm really glad they brought this back. The next one I have to show you is Lavender Marshmallow. If you noticed a change in the background, it's because whilst I was editing the video, I realized that this section did not record properly, so I'm re-filming it. Look at this beautiful, gorgeous label. Absolutely adore it. The description on this one reads, the merging of two unexpected flavors, lavender and marshmallow, make this mouth-watering blend a special treat. I pick up a somewhat astringent lavender with a creamy, sweet marshmallow. If you like lavender scents, I think you're absolutely going to love this one. If you think of lavender on a spectrum, but with French lavender being the most astringent and then lavender vanilla being on the opposite side, I would say lavender marshmallow definitely is on the sweeter side toward lavender vanilla. So if you prefer a more subdued lavender, then you're really going to like this one. It's absolutely gorgeous. I actually picked up 5 of these. I've already started burning one. The color of the wax, the label, I mean, you just can't go wrong. I always keep lavender candles on hand anyway, so this was a must add to my collection. I do have the Paris Lavender Macaron from 2015, and sniffing these side by side, essentially they smell the same. I think Paris Lavender Macaron is slightly sweeter. There is a bit of a bakery note in this one that I don't pick up in Lavender Marshmallow. However, that could be because I am just searching so hard to find a difference that my brain is making up a difference. Essentially, these are very similar, if not the same, with just maybe a slight tweak. If you liked this one, you're going to like this one. If you were never able to try this one, now you can. Overall, I am very pleased with this. I'm very happy to have this one, especially to have this specific beautiful label. Like I said, I'm already burning one and I'm already loving it. And last but certainly not least is Raspberry Peach Macaron. Actually, I have 6 of these. I've already started burning one, and this one reads, the ultimate French cookie is celebrated in a unique blend of ripe raspberries, juicy peach, and almond cream. On cold sniff, you get a subtle vanilla bakery, as close to a macaron as you're ever going to get in a fragrance oil. The raspberry comes across as a little bit of a tartness, which is really nice, and you get very subtly some of the kind of the sweet peach, but it's not like Georgia peach. It's not overwhelming peach. It's really down in there. This is a very well blended scent. And again, I have to say that this scent really comes alive when you're burning it. You don't really get the full effect of this scent just on cold sniff. You have to really burn this scent for it to really come alive. Again, I still do have one of the 2014 original collection, and there's no differences between them. They haven't tweaked it. They haven't changed it. This is the same scent, thankfully, back from 2014. If I could only pick one candle in this entire collection to buy, it would absolutely be this one, followed very closely by Lavender Marshmallow. This, again, is a very nostalgic scent for me. I love it. I'm so glad to have it back in my life. If this is a range that interests you, I highly recommend picking it up now if your stores have it, or getting there early on semi-annual sale. Now, maybe the hype is just within the actual social media candle community, and this may not be a popular collection for outsiders, but I feel like Bath & Body Works hasn't really released a bakery collection in such a long time that I have a feeling this one is going to go fast. Since it is only being released for semi-annual sale, stores are only going to have a limited stock, so once they're gone, they're gone. They're not going to be replenished like a normal candle line. So the message is, get them while you can. I really do hope that this is popular. I hope that the masses buy this range, because if they do, then maybe that will tell Bath & Body Works, hey, we like these labels. We like a range that's cohesive. We like bakery scents. And maybe that means that in 2018, we'll start seeing less quotable candles and ranges that don't really have anything to do with each other. They're just kind of like all thrown together, a mismatch. And we'll start seeing these types of cohesive ranges that will be released again. This I'm excited about. This I am so happy they brought back. I am so thankful that they've listened to us. They've heard the pleas and the cries. They've watched those hashtags, and maybe they've even checked eBay and Macaron and seen how some of these candles have been going for outrageous sums of money on those places. So if you never got to experience Sweet Shop back in 2014, give them a sniff, pick them up. If you're not into bakery or sweetness, then this range probably isn't going to thrill you. But if you are, then grab them now while you can. Let me know in the comments below if you are excited about this collection. Let me know if you've already picked them up, which ones you're most excited about. Let me know if you actually had these these back in 2014, or if this is your first time being able to sniff them and burn them. I'd really like to hear from you. If you like this video or found it helpful, please give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see other videos like this, please subscribe. I do have a couple of other holiday videos coming. I have a couple of different type of videos that I'm going to be doing, so I hope you like. Of course, hauls, empties, and reviews. So subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you all so much for watching and your continued support. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye.